I'm running a Team Fortress 2 video contest where the winners will receive cash prizes worth over $2,000. And as of a few days ago, it has been officially acknowledged by Valve. This is a massive undertaking, so I wanted to make a very small video going over what the contest is, why it exists, and how you can enter it if you think you have what it takes to win. This is going to be a lot, so let's jump right into it. First off, I wanted to talk about why this is a thing. What got into me that made me want to make a Team Fortress 2 YouTube video contest? Like, what a weird thing to do, right? Well, it's a collection of about 3 different things. But the main one is that there's just not that much in the way of new TF2 content. Whereas this game used to be a breeding ground for some of the best content on the site, at least when it comes to gaming, it has since become a shell of its former self. I've been talking about this for the better part of a year now, and honestly, it was getting a little repetitive. And one day I had the thought of, you know, I should put my money where my mouth is. If I really care about this community so much, I should actually work to make a difference in it, instead of just, yapping about it on stream. And so, the TF2 video contest was born. My way of trying to encourage people to make more content about the game. Best case scenario, we get a few creators who will become mainstays in the scene. And worst case scenario, at least we'll have a lot of new videos to look at and watch together. Also, it's nice to have something for the TF2 community to talk about, given that the MVM update was announced over a year ago, and there's not much else going on. Next up, let's talk about the goal and the prizes. A lot of people have been wondering what the point of this whole contest is. As I mentioned a minute ago, the overall point is to get more people to make content about the game, which will in turn, hopefully, revitalize the TF2 YouTube scene. TF2 on YouTube has been an underrated part of what makes this game's community so special. It has been the backbone of how people learn about the game. I myself am someone who learned about Team Fortress 2 mostly through TF2 YouTubers. If we as a community don't encourage new TF-tubers to continue making content, then we're heavily kneecapping the way in which new players learn about the game. This contest is my attempt to fix that. But if this encourages some new creators to make content in general, not just about Team Fortress 2, then I think that's also a positive outcome of all of this. Also, it's just going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see the wide variety of submissions we'll get, from deep dives on the game's lore and history, to what I can only assume will be the highest quality of shitposts. Now for the prizes, I mentioned a minute ago that there's over $2,000 up for grabs. What does that exactly mean though? If you've seen the original Valve post about this contest, you'll notice it says about $100 is up for grabs. So why has the amount gone up so much? Well, my good friend Zesty Jesus also wanted to put his money where his mouth is, and so we put our own money up initially to make the original $100 prize pool. But then we got our communities involved, and it turns out a lot of people really want to see more TF2 content. So between the two of us, we've raised about $2,000. The way this money will be delivered is through PayPal or Steam gift cards. If you somehow don't have a Steam account despite playing and making content about Team Fortress 2, you will be unable to receive your prize. The way this will be split is simple. We'll just do a percentage split. 50% of the prize pool will go to the first place winner, 30% to second place, and the final 20% will go to third place. This means that, even if you only get third, you will still receive $400, which I think probably makes this all worth it. That is literally 4 times what we were originally promising for all 3 winners combined, so I think we've done a pretty good job. Next, let's go over the rules and some frequently asked questions about the contest. A lot of these rules are very self-explanatory, but I will read them all out anyways. The video must be posted on a channel with under 20,000 subscribers, meaning a big creator can't come in with their massive audience and greater resources and just sweep the contest easily. Also, smurfing is not allowed, meaning a bigger creator cannot make a brand new YouTube account with no subs, post their video on there, and circumvent the first rule. All submissions must have been uploaded after June 14th, 2026. This is to prevent people who have been working on videos for a very long time just posting one of the videos they've already finished that they're very proud of. We want to make sure everyone has a somewhat equivalent amount of time to make their submission, so this part is important. The video must be uploaded to YouTube under a public visibility setting. You can't upload it as unlisted or private. This is because part of the goal of the contest is to circulate more TF2 content, so if it can't be found in the algorithm, that kinda defeats the point. The video must be at least mostly about Team Fortress 2. Lenience will be given to submissions if it's a comparison piece or something that uses TF2 to make a broader point. but about half of the video should be comprised of Team Fortress 2 related content. The video must be over 5 minutes in length, but not go over 25 minutes. This is to prevent people from posting really low effort stuff that's below 5 minutes, and also to prevent people from posting things that make judging the contest really, really difficult. Also, we'll go over the judging in a minute, so don't worry about that. The video must be submitted before July 15th, 2026. This is the due date. It is final. Any video that is posted after this due date will not be eligible. The video will be shown publicly, so don't put anything in your video that you wouldn't want shown to thousands of people. Also, finally, I know this should be obvious, but it bears repeating, no generative AI is allowed. You cannot use Gen AI in any capacity to make any part of your video. That includes scripting, editing, clip creation, anything. Nothing is allowed. Don't do it. It's bad. Next, let's go over some frequently asked questions. Am I allowed to use copyrighted music in my submission? Yes, you may use copyrighted material in your submission. There is no rule against it. Go nuts. Question 2. Does the video in question have to be submitted in English, or can it be a different language? This is an interesting one. I don't want to ban non-English speaking creators from participating, so I've developed a bit of a compromise. If you would like to submit a video in a language other than English, then all you have to do is make sure that you put English subtitles at the bottom of the video so that all of the judges can understand what you're saying. Get a friend who speaks English, or translate the script yourself. However you do it, make sure there's English subtitles or it will not be eligible for submission. Question 3, is there a specific format that is required, or can it be literally anything that's TF2 related? The video does not have to be in the form of a video essay or an SFM animation, or any specific format. As long as it's about Team Fortress 2, it is acceptable. This also means that modded content about things like Team Fortress 2 Classified, Team Fortress 2 Gold Rush, or any other sort of custom content is also allowed. Also, things about the game's history or its competitive scene are all fair game. Finally, question 4. Am I permitted to work in a group, or do all of the videos have to be made individually? Group content is perfectly fine, although I would recommend that, under the assumption you win, you do split the prize money equally with all of your group. Other than that, go nuts. As long as it's about TF2, I don't really care how many people go into making it. Next, let's talk about the judging. Regarding who the judges are, I want to keep the majority of them under wraps. I don't want to reveal them just yet in order to drum up excitement for the contest and the judging cycle. As such, I will be revealing each of them one at a time as we get closer and closer to the due date of the contest. By the time we get to July 15th, you should know the entire panel of judges. It won't be anything too crazy, but it should be fun to learn who is and isn't on the panel. That being said, you can of course expect me and Zesty to participate, because, obviously. Now, regarding the format of the judging, this will be done through 2 rounds. The first round of judging will be done by me, independently, live on stream, where I will watch every single submission. Every single one I will watch on stream, give my thoughts, and decide whether or not to move it on to the next round. Only things that I think have a chance of winning will move on. Anything else will be unfortunately unable to continue. Once I have weeded out what I think is the best of the best, they will all be put in front of the round 2 panel, comprised of a series of TF-tubers, where we will watch all of the videos in full, live on stream again, this time with the whole panel present, and decide what we think is the best one. In the second round, once we've decided on the top 3 best videos, they will be crowned the winners of the first Team Fortress 2 video contest. At least until next year, when I probably decide to do all of this again. Now, lastly, let's talk about how you can enter if you have a video or want to make a video to submit to the contest. Simply join the Discord that's in the description of this video, and go to the UFR Contest Info channel. It should be pinned if you're viewing this video during the time of the contest. Then just fill out the Google form and submit your video that way. Do not try and DM me your video, don't try and email me your video. Use the Google form or it will not be accepted for your submission. And, yeah, that's the whole contest. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I am super hyped for this. I know this is a relatively low effort video compared to what I normally post on this channel, but I really wanted to get a video out to clarify a bunch of info and talk more about how insane this contest is and how excited I am for it. I will see you guys all on July 15th. See you then. Bye-bye.